How's it going? How's it going, everybody? Happy Thursday and welcome to the Dollar Hour, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden, Mr. Short Dollar himself. We got a great show tonight. Tonight, our show we're going to be discussing Don't Go Broke on Black Friday. Again, that's Don't Go Broke on Black Friday. Super excited about tonight's show. If you heard it just then, that was just my new theme music. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Right.
I own all the exclusive rights to it.
That's right.
And everything. Just like everything else I do, I own it. Also got my new marquee and everything behind me and stuff like that. Your brother's climbing, like I said. Once I got monetized, okay, cool. Everything else is for the coins.
That's right.
And everything. But I'm super excited. Before we get started, I want to say what's up to my awesome producers, DJ Lab and Slick 316.
Well, here we are, Thursday.
Here we are.
Thursday.
A week before the day or Turkey Day, and
right
before Black Friday. So I really want to talk to everybody, give them some great advice. I want to please apologize to everybody. I know we're starting a little late. I-20 is shut down.
What?
I-20 shut down. We were just talking about, I don't know if nobody dead or not, but it's totally shut down. And I don't know what the hell going on, but I had to make a super detour and everything, but I'm here. And
Good
again,
thing you from Atlanta.
Hey, man.
I mean, one time I had to make a detour. I ended up somewhere else, but it wasn't nowhere close to my house. I think it took me 4 hours to get home.
Oh, man.
Off a detour.
Hey, quickly hopped right on, and everything, knew where I was, so it worked out. So now we're going to talk about Black Friday and stuff. And, previous, we always do, we kind of talk about the previous week where, we're still in the pandemic. They said the vaccine is there and everything, so they I thought the cool thing about it, I'm former military, they had already set up the supply chain and distribution plans for the vaccine. So, try to get to all the essential workers and everybody first and everything, people in dire needs, high-risk areas, and try to push it from there. I got my little email in regards from the VA, how all us disabled veterans can, kind of request ours. And I probably do like I always do, jump the line with everybody.
Might as well. Military, what they say, membership has its privileges.
Yeah, all the time. Rank has its privileges, baby.
Membership has its privileges.
All the time. Who, me? Yeah, I'm going to take it. The reason why I'm taking it, because when I was in the Army, we used to always get stuck all the time anyway. And my whole thought process, when people say, I don't want to take it, I don't want to be a test monkey for it. And once you get sick, they're going to stick it with it any damn way. So,
that's going to be automatic.
Get it 40 in or get it during. So again, that's what my thought process it is. So I'm kind of a little, again, I'm kind of indoctrinated with taking physical twice a year, getting all my shots like a little puppy. Since I'm 18 years old, so I'm kind of with that and everything. Could it be some kind of thing, or is it tested far enough? Yeah, probably so. I felt the same way when I got that, what was that typhoid shot? Before I had to go to Bosnia and everything. They're like, hey, man, it might do this, that, and that. I'm like, okay. Yeah, we ran out of bill, so let me go on. New buzz.
So you ran out of bill.
And everything. So that was one of the things. Hey, listen, I know I told everybody I've been out a couple weeks ago, but the course it just arrived. I didn't like it, so I sent it to get revised and everything like that. It looked pretty good, but I sent it back to get revised from the editor that did all the final things and everything. So as soon as I get that in, we're going to make it live and everything. I want to let everybody know that for this upcoming tax season, Majestic Tax and Accounting Services is hiring. I own Majestic Business Services, but my new tax business, Majestic Tax and Accounting Services, will be hiring. I'm doing all my virtual hires and everything from now. Probably keep the same staff. We got Majestic Business Service as people come in, but the new company, Majestic Tax and Accounting Service, we are hiring preparers. If you are interested, please inbox me, send an email. My email address is info at majesticbiz.com. That's majesticbiz.com. As always, all links and everything is provided. You can go to my website, Majestic Business Services, www.majesticbiz.com. As again, all links are provided. You can feel free to reach me there. And again, we'll be hiring. Have a lot more information starting tomorrow in regards to getting hired and stuff. We'll provide the training and everything. Only thing that I need everyone to do is pay for your PTIN number with the IRS to be registered as a preparer, which is $35. But outside of that, we'll cover all costs, do all training, and I have a good compensation package set up. You'll be in good hands and everything. So I just want to let everybody know the Majestic Tax and Accounting Service, we will be hiring for tax preparers this upcoming tax season. The $1 Million Tax Business course will be live probably next week and everything. Like I said, I just looked at it. I was like, nah, let me just send it back and make a couple tweaks in it. And I got an email when I was on my way here that was ready. So I'll look at it and everything with that and everything. So just want to bring everybody up to speed with that. And also, Slick was talking about it.
Right,
if you haven't noticed, I have, my shirt from the Nubian Christmas line and everything, on Madame Burden. All you got to do is go to DeonteBurden.com, go to the website, hit the online store. It'll take you to all the Change Your Lives store, the Madame Burden store. And, you get this Nubian Christmas line and stuff. The other day I wore the hero sign over. This here is the Nubian family.
Right.
And everything and stuff like that, so it's kind of like dual purposes. You can look fly, look good with it, and hell, you can wear it to an ugly Christmas party.
Ugly sweater party.
Yeah, whatever. So, ugly sweater party. I said ugly Christmas, but ugly sweater party. So however you feel about it, still go purchase it. But again, go to DeonteBurden.com. At that website, DeonteBurden.com, that's where you can book me for speaking events. A lot of different things you can have, but also the apparel and everything is the apparel store. I'm sorry, is connected to that site. Feel free to go there, look up all the information we got for Change Your Lives, the Madame Burden for the Nubian Christmas line. I got the Mr. Short Dollar gear coming out soon, be out in the next couple weeks, and everything. I got masks, I got cups, I got everything, even with the whole Christmas gear. Ladies, I got the leggings, I got the sports bras, I got everything. Fellas, anything you need, everything is there. Just go to, DeonteBurden.com, hit the link to the online store. Everything is there. I got I know like over 30 different designs and stuff like that. I just probably did the best job of, promoting my stuff. Slick don't really beat me up about that. Don't worry about that. We fixed it.
Okay.
And everything like that. But I got some fly stuff, that's already there. But man, feel free to get some of this Christmas gear. We got it. We're gonna be promoting it and everything. Got some fly designs and stuff like that for everybody to take advantage of. Okay. But make sure you go to DeonteBurden.com and check that out. Again, tonight we're on the Dollar Hour, Mr. Short Dollar. I want you guys to make sure you go to the YouTube channel, Mr. Short Dollar, where we talk about personal finance, entrepreneurship, business, and real estate investing. You can find Mr. Short Dollar on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and also you can follow me on Instagram at Deonte_77. We got a lot of great information there. Again, I want to bring up again that, on Mr. Short Dollar 2 weeks ago, I did announce that we became monetized. So I want to thank everybody again. The little change coming in. So we need more subscribers. I had a good friend of mine told me today, he said, man, why do you tell people to subscribe to the channel and follow? He said, I don't really understand what that means. So I'm glad. Before we get started, I want to just give a quick tutorial. When I ask people to go subscribe to the channel, if you subscribe to the channel, like the Facebook channel, that locks you in to get, notifications and everything. So when I do posts, I list different events and stuff, you'll, be, on the hook with getting, current up-to-date information for that. When you like the videos and everything like that, what that does, that kicks an algorithm or like a thinking mechanism in Facebook and in YouTube, most importantly, to let, hey, people like this. And what happens when people cut on their Facebook and stuff, people that look at similar stuff, it automatically come on their screen and stuff. So we want to create as much traffic, not only for yourself, but also for people that don't really know about the channel and stuff, so we can spread all the knowledge and good stuff to everybody, okay? So, again, what I ask you, go to Mr. Short Dollar on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave comments. As much interaction you can do as possible is appreciated. So, please do that. And again, my man said, man, what does that mean? But, yeah, definitely, Mr. Short Dollar on Facebook, like the page, Mr. Short Dollar on YouTube, subscribe to it. Check out all the videos and stuff. Got over 100 videos on there. So, that's what I'm doing all day today, making videos and everything. So, please keep following us, keep supporting us. I love you guys, and I really, appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Big shout out to my producers, them too. Slick and Lab, they did a whole lot helping me, with traffic getting into it. So I really appreciate you guys also. But listen, we're going to tonight's show. We're talking about Black Friday. When we start thinking about Black Friday, everybody got different memories. You think about when you was a little kid.
Yeah.
getting up, after you just got full at Thanksgiving, ain't everybody ready to go shopping, then you get to the store, and you see the different toys and everything. And I always remember, I share this story all the time. Went to the line of play. Was it line of play world Toys R Us right down Candler Road? As soon as you get out of 20, No, okay. Now was it line of play world at first? We going back to the 80s, but then they changed the Toys R Us and everything. Right somewhere on that White Mill Road. As soon as you get off the expressway, and you get there, and that I remember what was like the early 80s. Cabbage Patch Doll.
Okay.
Cabbage Patch Doll.
Okay.
And I just remember, like, you see the women, they had so many limited ones and everything. Some we had the Elmo and everything. And I just think, but this one, we're talking about one of my early experiences with Black Friday. Because I'm just thinking about, because I went there to get the Return of the Jedi toy and everything.
Right.
We just going in there.
Right.
And I just remember, the ladies going in there, and then one woman grabbed it. White lady had grabbed one box, and sister grabbed it at the same time. And they tugging back and forth. And next thing you know, they going at it. They going at it. And she's like, I'm from Hollywood, Coke. Don't be, you ain't taking you ain't getting my money. No, Perry Home. One of them projects on the Hollywood Road. She was Hollywood Coke, Perry Home. I just remember it. That much I was traumatized. And they tearing everything up, jumping and beating the white lady up and everything. I remember, I can hear that white lady voice now. Call the police. Call the police.
That's not funny.
All this behind the damn Cabbage Patch Doll.
Cabbage Patch.
Black Friday and everything and stuff. And I just remember that, man. And over the years, we've seen different things, like I said, the Tickle Me Elmo and all these other toys where people just going crazy. You see the folks that cut the little plastic off and everybody grabbing TVs and fighting and stuff, losing their damn mind.
I don't have a memory of that, though.
Huh?
I don't have a memory of any of that
You have
when I
memory?
was younger.
Really?
Since I've been grown, but I never went out on Black Friday. Like, I never went shopping on Black Friday until recent years, but like prior, I never went out on Black Friday. It was no big deal to me. I would get it before or after or whatever. It just wasn't like I got to go out Friday. Like, I use Friday like I'm off and I'm not doing nothing on Friday. I'm not going to go get in these crowds, all these folks for this stuff that they didn't raise the price on until they selling it later on.
Well, even usually now people start 8 or 9 o'clock Thursday night.
Yeah.
Everything. Shout out to my sister a little bit.
On Wednesday. They started encroaching on Thanksgiving itself at one time. I'm like, okay, they going a little far now. But that. Yeah. On Thursday.
That's my sister right there.
Really?
A little bit. Yeah, she definitely. You right there too. I be so tipsy on Thanksgiving dinner. I'm like, I ain't getting out and everything. But that was it's cool to see people get out there and do it. But the flip side of it is, then you sit there 2 or 3 weeks later, you turn on V103. Hey, this is Frank Ski, and they got that little slow music. And these folks sitting there crying. They ain't got this. They trying to get all this stuff for Christmas. Yeah, but shit. And then they turn around. They don't just give them a basket. They give them all kind of clothes, a house, all kind of crazy stuff. Yeah. And I'm not trying to ridicule what people have or don't have, but I just want to have this kind of conversation because you be sitting there thinking about the holidays and people, it's supposed to be a moment of giving, people seeing each other, you've seen it in a while. And what do people, what are you really looking at it for? Because just to pivot off that, I remember me, years later, being an adult working in corporate America, and a young white guy, me and him was sitting there talking, it was maybe the week before Christmas. Like, yeah, man, what are you doing for the holidays? He said, oh, man, that's right, Christmas is next week. I probably get out there and probably just maybe, I haven't bought a gift, probably go wash my mom and dad car.
Mm-hmm.
And myself, dude, what? Wash your mom and dad car. And that's the gift. And I'm thinking to myself, why
saved a lot of money. And he said it like surprise.
Yeah. Damn, bro, you ain't gonna go to the store, and everything. But it just enlightened me to the thinking that I had and the thinking that other people have, like, putting any kind of precedence or any kind of exclamation on holiday shopping or the holidays, and or emphasis rather on the holiday.
Right.
And so many people put so much of an emphasis on Christmas to try to do this and everything and stuff. Now, and there's nothing wrong with it. The issue is that understanding that, like I tell people, don't let your Black Friday create a very blue Monday. And you don't sit there and spend your money like, damn, I done got all these damn gifts. Now, how the hell we going to pay for December rent?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now you got to call Mr. Charlie.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I had to. Hey, Poochie, this one right here. She used to break the bank. Like I did. That's I'm not complaining about it. I'm not trying to ridicule her. I'm not trying to say it was bad. It was just an experience to me. Seeing that, I mean, and get it. What she did out of her heart. She loved these folks. You get what I'm saying? So it wasn't just to show off or nothing. It was because genuine love for them. But I'm like,
well, but the thing of it is, actually just said, that's her holiday and everything.
Right.
Now, the thing of it is, we start talking about, what's up, Chris Burden? My boy Chris, my son Chris B done came and checked in.
Chris.
What's going on now? All right now. And I just sit there and look at it. If you're sitting there buying and you're enjoying it, it's a festive time, you're doing that's great. But if you're sitting there trying to hold a damn competition because you want to make sure your kids got the same thing everybody else's kids and everything and stuff, we might want to just hold up for a second. Because when you start doing certain things like that, the danger that comes up with that is that, are you making a temporary decision that can have some long-term effects and stuff and everything like that. And I don't think most people really even give too much thought about that. So we start talking about, the holiday season coming up. We want to have a great Christmas and everything, especially going through this pandemic and everybody have been affected adversely, as far as, with the pandemic. How far is your money going to go? Right. Again, tonight, this is a dollar hour where we're talking about don't go broke on Black Friday. And you got so many people that put so much emphasis on that because, that I grew up in Bankhead. And I'm just saying, I can't sit here and say I had this abundance of toys and everything like that. My granddad a little old school.
Right.
Hey, boy, this shit I'm going to give you.
Don't be asking for no, don't be asking for the whole bunch.
Yeah, I feed your ass. Damn. Yeah, well, I had an aunt. I had two aunts that would actually go buy everything.
Right.
If it was up to my mama and my granddad and all that shit, man, I probably out there. My granddad gave me a damn lawnmower that one year. I like 8 or 9. Yeah, got me a damn lawnmower. One year he gave me a pocket knife. Yeah. And and a damn one year gave me a damn harmonica and everything. Everything. I used to play the harmonica.
Really?
Good.
Really?
Good.
You got to play one time.
Good. No, man. No. Yeah, they're serious.
You have to play one time for it.
I had a neighbor across the street.
You need to record your own intro song on the harmonica.
It's gone. It's gone. What old boy said on damn on Cadillac, what my harp was playing his harp. Nah, I can't play it like I used to.
Right.
But I had a neighbor across the street, man. He's a guitar. He taught me how to play when I was younger, but I haven't played in over 20 years and everything. But I used to be out there just like just stepping and playing my little harmonica and everything.
I never asked for anything for Christmas. Except for 1 year. I think I was like, I'm a little older than y'all, so I think I was like 8 or 9, maybe 10, and that green machine came out. The original green machine with the two handles you turn. Yeah. I used to watch that commercial. They used to spin it like that. I said, man, I got to have one.
You got one?
Yeah. I said, Look, me and my best friend, I already knew he would go get one. Cause his mom never had a good job.
Yeah.
My mama was iffy. So he say, we got to have us one of them. I said, man, we got to have. We started, how you start thinking about how you going to come down the block on your green machine?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And at that time, we were really watching Chips. Like, man, we going to come down the block like Chips. We was making the songs and everything. We spinning out. We like, yeah. But look, So I asked for it.
Yeah.
My mom's like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that. I was like, okay, so I ain't worried about it. He asked for it, of course, he probably's gonna get it. But it did show up. The one thing I asked for, I don't know who bought it. I know my mama didn't damn buy it.
That's cool.
But it showed up. It was under. We ain't had no tree. Matter of fact, it was just in the kitchen, already put together and everything.
Wait.
But that's the only thing I got for Christmas with that one thing. Yeah.
Well, you know, my mama is a very, very active member of looking at all our shows. So I know she tuned in probably on Facebook. Feel free, mama, to sit here and say what you got. Hell no. I just had a little Sears wish list.
Right.
Wish book. Whatever was the Sears in the wish book out there,
when that wish book, but they sent that catalog.
Yeah, that thick. That one talking about the thick one. Yeah. That's all it was, full of damn wishes.
That catalog and just dream, like, man, look at that. Man, look at that. Look at that right there. That bike right there. That Huffy.
That's it. Full of wish book. And you know, with all that said, you know, you have so many people that, you know, put that on there and look at, hey, my kids want this, our kids want that, and don't think about it. Now, again, you know, I put out all kind of videos in regards to, you know, setting your Christmas budget, where I always tell people, hey, look, you know, $25 a week, which is, you know, $50. No, that's $100 a month, and you turn around and have you $1,200, you know, at the end of the year. You know, get ready to go do your Christmas shopping or leave close to it and everything. Try to help people be proactive with saving for it, but most people don't. And most people sit there and make all kind of things, you know, because, you know, I can understand the feeling if you feel like you're doing without so long. You want to kind of catch up and have certain things with that, but you know, at the end of the day, you still got to be realistic. Can I really afford this? And really, what's going to happen with that? Because I'm very serious about, you know, there's a lot of folks going to be sitting there coming December, how we going to get the rent? And you starting to, like I said, you know, just being a landlord, I done got that call plenty of times. Well, Deonte, we probably going to get caught up at the beginning of the year and all this kind of stuff. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, right.
That's nothing uncommon.
Right.
For December rent and January rent to be very late.
Right.
Because everybody went Christmas shopping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just
that's
part of being a landlord. That's part of being a landlord.
Right.
You know, December and January gonna be late. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta just roll the punches with that. But that's why I just want to have the discussion tonight about not going broke behind Black Friday. Again, it's $1 hour on a channel, Mr. Short Dollar. You know, Mr. Short Dollar, we talk about personal finance, business, entrepreneurship. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook. Also, check us out on TikTok. What am I missing? And also follow me on IG at Deonte_77. Make sure, you know, that, you know, again, if you're looking for some extra work next year, we are hiring for tax preparers, so make sure you look at the links below. Hit me up at info@majesticbiz.com. Also, go to my website at Majestic Business Services. You can see us at www.majesticbiz.com. Again, all links are on the show video on YouTube. You can go to the website, send us an email. We'll go from there. Again, we're talking about don't go broke on Black Friday. You know, just give like a little information in regards to the history of Black Friday. You know, Black Friday started back in the 50s, and it was kind of just got the name because a lot of people partied so hard and they was calling in on to the jobs. They partied so hard on Thanksgiving, they wouldn't do it, and then kind of transitioned to a day where people started doing, you know, sales. A lot of retailers and stuff kicked off their season, their holiday sales season and stuff. So it kind of grew from there. And, you know, the trend, you know, that has been the trend for the longest. But, you know, just say the past 3-4 years, the whole online scenario has taken both. So, you know, you again, me giving that story from the 80s, you know, growing up and everything, being in Toys R Us, a lot of these brick and mortar places have closed because people are living online with doing it. So, you know, it's a quick little history about, we talk about Black Friday, how it came about. Now, when we start thinking about certain things, we're like, you know, how do I, you know, personally look at, you know, Black Friday and the holiday and everything? And I look at it, you know, as, you know, time to get good deals and everything like that. You know, I haven't heard it this year, but one of the biggest things for the past couple of years was boycott Black Friday. We're going to show the black spending power and everything. That's a good run, man. I ain't tried this stuff in a while, man. I ain't giving no free pub, but it's kind of smooth, man. But, you know how the thing was, black community, let's boycott Black Friday, show the spending power, and I was always like very opposed to that. I thought it was pretty dumb to actually be trying to boycott Black Friday, and the reason why I said that because if a person's gonna say you item something for 50% off, that cheaper retail price, and you want to skip over it, but you're still gonna buy the same item 2 weeks later for damn normal or more a higher price, who the damn fool?
Right.
You're gonna sell it to me for 50% off, but I'm gonna buy it at 150%. That don't make no damn sense. And strategically, I just think sometimes people just say certain things, with boycotting Black Friday or avoiding and everything. Like I always said, if you really want to show your spending power, just don't buy shit at all at Christmas. And we'll shut everybody down. You want for to hear you and everything. But again, I look at it, as a good opportunity to get great deals, to do it. Everybody know me know how cheap I am, so I'm always looking for things to do. So anything I can buy in bulk, they ain't got a damn thing to do with Christmas.
That you can use.
Yeah, anytime. Yeah, there you go. Anything, man. I'm buying some Polo or Lacoste T-shirts and stuff like that.
Right.
Stuff I can't even wear damn now and everything. So they got 60-70% off.
And you're not giving for gifts.
Absolutely. Yeah. But I'm just looking for, just them kind of deals and everything. But what I also look at it, just, in our community, man, we're doing a whole lot of overspending. A whole lot of overspending and everything. And I want to preface this as saying, I don't want to get, people shopping for Christmas gifts to try to regulate, hey, you don't got too much or whatever. That's not the point I'm getting at. We're talking about you're getting stuff for Christmas and you put yourself in a damn hole behind it. Right. Not you going Christmas shopping. And far too often, we put such a, like I said, emphasis on that. We're not thinking big picture wise. I mean, I can just go back to years ago when I was single pooching. And right. You go over the chick house and she go in, her kid and got Christmas stuff and they in that apartment. And the damn apartment ain't nothing but the damn room and nothing but a 10 by 10. Right. Kid got a power car and everything. That shit can't go down but forward and backwards, Because nobody want to take him in the parking lot drive. He just boom, 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 boom. Can't do a damn thing. Boom. Damn, you don't take a little boy outside to drive? He's just going forward and backwards. Boom, boom. I just think that a lot of times, when people start looking at, we start thinking about it in terms, especially if you don't have things, and it's very difficult to start putting, associating your value or your worth with the things you own. And a lot of us do that. We got a particular car that we want to have, particular clothes we want to save. We got our kids so many toys and everything. And it's kind of like a status thing. People sit there and put the pictures, especially now with social media.
Right.
Look at all the stuff my kid got and all this other kind of stuff. And, all us, we all been kids before. By shit, mid-January, we won't play with half of that shit. But people do so much.
Outside making mud pies.
Yeah, it's like that's a compensation day, with everything doing. And again, we put so much of emphasis on that. We're not thinking about how big picture wise.
Right.
And people, I don't think really look at it in terms of like, hey, I'm here now, and I can sit here and look at it, just use what this holiday is for, and appreciate my family, appreciate everybody here. We're in the middle of a pandemic, and be glad, hey, we can do this and enjoy each other's company. But if you sit there and just try to make it with anything outside of actually exchanging gifts, people will lose their damn mind. And you start looking at it like what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do, and everything. And people just don't want to look at it like that. And so, I mean, I look back at even with some of the toy drives and everything. Y'all know me, man. I've been out here giving out stuff for years and doing different things and stuff like that. And people, well, I don't want this toy. Can you give me that toy and all that kind of stuff? And I've been there and everything. I'm speaking firsthand from a person that's very active in the community, very giving. And again, it's just like people that got past that. And I just want to just have that open conversation in regards to what people feel. Does anybody put put anything in the chat about anything or anything? I guess nobody want to say that first, but like, nah, well, nah, I don't spend that. I don't do this, that, and that. Like I said again, I'm not trying to criticize what people are doing. I'm also trying to, really just warn people not to put yourself in a bad situation and everything. Because you start looking at some of the numbers over the years in regards to the actual, spending power the black community got. Then we start looking at it in terms of how things are spent during the holiday season, and with the actual loans that were distributed during this COVID season with everything.
Right.
People been really big spending, big spending and everything. So, well, if the money's still around, and everything, that's the other side of it. It's still around. It's,
for the past 2 or 3 years, Walmart been broadcasting that they didn't make none of the money they thought they were gonna make
on Black Friday.
Really?
Yeah, they know, like, people, like, at one point, the store was full of folks, but as years went past, it was like
even through the website also. Really?
Well, they count their website more so on Cyber Monday.
Gotcha.
After the Black Friday thing.
Mm-hmm.
But for the Black Friday purchase and how everybody used to buy, they ain't nearly made.
I mean, the last time we went up there, we actually just walked through stuff. It was stuff everywhere. Like, it was
no lines.
No lines or nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
No lines. Like, get your stuff, go right up to the rest. It was less line than it is in regular day.
What do you think the reason for that was?
I think a lot of people are shopping online, but I think a lot of people are starting to get to the point that they're like, well, and I'm gonna say it's the store's fault. A lot of people are getting kind of upset y'all encroaching on Thanksgiving too. Y'all getting greedy now. We already giving y'all Friday, but now y'all coming talking about 6 o'clock Thursday, right?
About midnight is when everything will open and then you would go.
Mm-hmm.
So they had went all the way back to 6.
Yeah.
Thursday evening.
Really?
On Thanksgiving Day.
Really?
And I think they shot themselves in the foot with that. I believe they shot themselves in the foot with that.
It's funny with all that said. I just remember last year at Thanksgiving, I was trying to upload all this Nubian Christmas stuff, and that's what I was doing the whole day Thanksgiving.
Really?
Uploading the designs on the website. So I just really was just so out of tune with everything.
Yeah, it wasn't like, I think they shot themselves in the foot encroaching on Thanksgiving Day.
What a good idea.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all a question, like, just kind of getting a barometer and everything. Do y'all think a lot of times people, what do you think the reason why people do overspending? Now, we ain't talking about shopping. We ain't talking about shopping. We ain't talking about just getting your stuff. We talking about, like, man, like people know they putting themselves in a hole where that, for that, they're like, man, I really shouldn't have did this.
Well, speaking from somebody who's done it, when I had my children, for me, it was because I didn't want my children not having anything, because it was to the point where at one point it was to the point where I couldn't get them nothing because I do have to pay all these bills, but I wasn't gonna do that. So my thing was, all right, I'll catch that up, or I'll do that in a couple weeks, but I'm gonna go ahead and make this one day good for them. And it was just for me. It was just for my kids. It really wasn't about anything, because I never bought anything else but for my kids. I never bought outside of my children. My family. No, I never bought out. I never bought. No, none of them. Nobody else. My kids and my wife was all I bought for. I didn't buy for no cousins. I didn't buy for no aunties. I didn't buy for my mama, my grandmama, nobody. Just
immediate family.
Just that. Wow. That's it. That's the only people I bought for, because for one, that's all my budget could afford, and for two, that's all my budget could afford. And also, I really never thought it was necessary for me. As long as I was taking care of my immediate family, the rest of that, and don't get me wrong, none of them bought anything for us. So it was like it was
everybody was cool.
Everybody was cool. It was an understanding. Cool. But it was never outside them that family unit that I bought for. I never bought anybody. I never even exchanged anything at work. It was never no. I didn't do none of that.
This is your first time?
Yeah, I never do none of that. Exchange at work. We work. I see you at 8. At 5 o'clock, I don't know you. At 5:03, I don't know you.
Really?
Yeah.
It's funny with that. Me and my kids, to be totally honest with you, I've never been, a big Christmas shopper. Like I say, give me a list. And my kids funny. I always tell them, like, hey, well, just give me the top 3 things you did. and I always get like one or two things. And you know, I got 2 kids out the house, so they already know like they ain't getting shit.
Right.
And so I really just got to.
William like,
No. Like I told William, you're 10, so the older you get, the less stuff you get.
Oh.
You know, so we already kind of
like,
went there. Yeah. William.
I can see William saying, I'm 8, Dad.
He's the only one of my children that actually cried about 2 years ago to Christmas. He's like, this don't make no sense. I ain't get more gifts. I never forget that Christmas.
But I can see him saying that, though.
And everybody's just sitting there like, man, go to hell. We just really like left him in a corner. All that.
We ain't want to know what's going on right
This don't make any sense.
I'm the baby. What is going on
I remember
around here?
He was about 7 or 8 years talking about this is a shame. I never forget that.
Y'all need to pick y'all game up. I got all these older brothers. I got mama and daddy. I'm supposed to get a lot of gifts.
I can tell you right now,
I probably would have been laughing so hard. It wasn't funny, but
it started off fun. That's why we got pissed off. It started off
being
fun.
ungrateful.
Yeah, exactly. It started off fun, but after a while, we just like, nah. But you know, I say all that to say, for the most part, we never really been a real big Christmassy family. Mm-hmm. You know, and everything like that. You know, and again, I know I ain't got them 2 in the house now. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, you know, you're going to get a couple things and stuff. And hell, I kind of went slick with those 2. I was buying stuff, sharing it. Like, this is both of y'all video games.
So did you have like 3 or 4 video games to buy at one time?
Like I bought that Xbox that time for Hit Chris and Will. Shit, and Chris just kind of deboed. No.
He just deboed it.
No, they got to share it. And everything, but like this year, probably buy separate things. Mm-hmm. But I'm buying a dog, and so this is gonna be kind of like.
Are y'all going all together to get the dog, or you gonna pick the dog up?
I already got what I want. I already got what I'm getting. Give me a little Pomeranian, Chihuahua. No, I'm saying, you know, we don't need no big old funky thing, hooting and all that. They don't go with our attitude. We burdens, you know, we smooth. We don't need. So we gotta get stuff like on our, you know, on our. Kind of how I fit our attitude and everything. Right. But I'm getting the kids a dog. We'll get a couple. We'll have a pretty good Christmas. PJ will be back and everything. So I'm pretty excited about that and everything. But I've always been very, very conscious of, you know, just, hey, y'all use the holiday to enjoy each other. Mm-hmm. I ain't never really looked at, you know, getting this and getting that. That never just rushed at me. And I ain't really had that growing up, you know, we're doing it. Mm-hmm. But I've always looked at like, wow, seeing people just going and getting all kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. You're like, what the hell? Yeah. And, spend all kind of money. You're like, what? Hey, man, not necessarily spending just to get a gift, just spending, you like, whoa. And you know, it didn't measure out with like, okay, you know, you got life after this.
Right.
You know, again, like I said, that Black Friday calls that Blue Monday. And you sitting there trying to like figure out how the hell I'm going to take care of the bills for December.
But you can get caught up in it, though. When I first did my first Black Friday, I got caught up in it. I was like, this costs how much? I need 8 of them.
No, he was like,
yeah. It was too many people. I don't do crowds, so I was like, man, it's a lot of people out here. It's a whole lot of people. Yeah. But I did find some good deals, mostly for me.
Well, what I typically do is try to just, you know, spend that Friday, not that Thursday night, but that Friday, just going online, see what I can get, and everything.
And I think that's what's gonna happen this year. Everybody gonna be online this year.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen, and COVID changing a lot.
Yeah.
They're just messing it up. How they got it. They got you on a schedule on what you can buy on this day and what's on sale this day.
I think they try to do that to keep their websites from shutting down. But you think about it, if you have all them people rushing to you on a Friday.
And that's what happened, about a year or so ago?
Yeah.
I know that Walmart website and everything crashed because, you know, everything got to do.
People on there,
yeah, but that don't stop nobody. that ain't going to stop it in everything we're doing it. And but I just remember those, you know, listening to this V103 when people were just calling in and saying like, hey, this, you know, we need this, we need that for Christmas. I know there's a lot of families that need assistance and everything like that. You want to make sure you're getting it, but at the end of the day, do you want assistance for Christmas, or would you rather have assistance to navigate through the whole year? The whole year,
right?
And a lot of times people just say, "I want to make sure my kids got this, my kids got that," and I don't know how this comment finna come off, but I think my kids pretty damn comfortable, and they really don't be thinking about that. I think they want stuff for Christmas, but they so damn spoiled. It just, I don't want to say spoiled because I don't really, you know, they they cool.
Their needs are met during the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even then, like
and they wants are met during the year too. I mean, if you think about it.
Yeah, but even with that said, never really an issue of just okay, we got to buy this and buy that, but it just never put a real big emphasis on it. I'm not trying to say that the way I do things in my house is the right way, but again, it's just like, do you want assistance or do you want help? You know, just for that one particular day, or do you want to put yourself in a situation? Because one of the big things that I always felt conflicted about, a lot of me and my brothers from BMU, like good brothers, loving to death, but I used to be like, man, we giving these folks gifts and giving them turkeys. Why don't we give them some game so they can be on our side of the fence next year? Now, with that said, they don't want to hear that.
Right.
They don't want to give me my bike, give me my whatever.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear nothing about y'all. Gonna have some financial literacy classes and all that kind of stuff, and give my turkey and everything.
It's not about getting no free education or free something that's gonna cover you. It's about getting free stuff for right now, right? This Christmas.
You know, everybody knew every year BMU would be right there at the Wayfield, Martha King, right at the corner of Martha King and Fathom Road for years. And you know, I'll be honest, I'm the one that stopped everything because I was seeing people 4 or 5 in a car,
right,
getting out and getting turkeys.
And each one of them getting a turkey.
Yeah, getting a damn turkey and everything. We done spent all this money, people getting it. And you know what we do now, we hadn't stopped getting our turkeys. We just find organizations and donate to families and stuff. But that was one of the biggest things. We were not only did we give food out, just like we gave back to school and gave Christmas stuff out. We was always making lists to put people in our database to actually listen. We got free financial literacy and all that kind of stuff. And folks were like, I'm good. They just want a turkey.
Right.
They just want toys and stuff like that. So I sit here and say, like, you know, people want gifts, but people never want to get empowered with information on how to put themselves in a better situation. And I always felt conflicted about that.
Right.
I felt very, very, very conflicted about it. And I was the only one. Because other brothers, they be like, man, do it matter as long as we giving? Hell yeah, because spending money on this.
Right.
And, you know, that was one of the things I couldn't get past that, man. I couldn't get past that.
It hurt your heart a little bit, like.
Yeah, my heart because I'm spending my damn money.
Right.
Shit, I ain't trying to subsidize folks. You know, I ain't Saint Nick.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
People get, like I said, they were getting out 4 in the car getting turkeys. Yeah. And those folks in there getting a bike or getting toys. Well, can I get one for my other? Hold on now. And everything. I mean, it's just those are the kind of things, you know, not saying they there to give the kids, but people just poking. And that's why when you're on the other end, 'cause I see a lot of people doing, you know, now, you know, doing, donating and giving meals out to the homeless and all that. I think that stuff is so cool. But, make it a commitment and see how you feel about it. You know, and everything. That's the thing about it, man. You know, I be there like, I don't like doing this. You know what I'm saying?
It just don't feel right.
Exactly. You know. Again, it's the Dollar Hour, hosted by yours truly, Deonte, Mr. Short Dollar himself. Tonight's show we're talking about don't go broke on Black Friday. We're having a little discussion in regards to things that people have done over the years in regards to, you know, that holiday, that day before the holiday, Black Friday, where we do shopping. And people have, you know, overextended themselves tremendously in regards to the holiday season, and kind of just having a discussion like why people do it, how people do it, and ways to kind of get around it, and also kind of mitigate some of your spending with doing it and everything and stuff. So I think a lot of times, you know, when they were really pushing, that was kind of like even last year, definitely the year before, they were talking about boycotting Black Friday just to show their economic strength. And, you know, I always say, like, I don't think that would be something for people to do because everybody's so socially stratified. You know, you got people with money, some with a lot of money, some with no money.
Right.
And it seemed like everybody trying to still go shopping. It didn't matter. And everybody got different agendas, so that really wasn't going to be one of the things with doing it. And I just think that personally, I don't think that you can kind of get together and boycott it to let merchants know. People, what would you about to say, Lam?
Go ahead and finish this.
People think a lot of times that, you know, you can actually use your dollars leverage with doing certain things. You can. The flip side of it is that are you going to have enough people on board to do it? I think when we start looking back at those civil rights days when people were actually doing those group boycotts, everybody had a common denominator. We
Right.
just can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have a lot of people have access to do this, and some people can't do it because of their money, it's a little different.
Right.
It's a little different. You know what I'm saying? If none of us can drink out of these water fountains and none of us can sit on the bus, that's a different thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if it comes down to, your social status, your economic level allowing you to do that, people don't feel the same.
That's true.
And everything. You like, brother be like, them po folk problems. I ain't got to deal with it. And everything. And that's the kind of thing what we kind of at now, because everybody's sitting there trying to get certain things and not looking at it like, hey, man, what kind of situation is putting you in?
Mm-hmm.
And everything. I always try to make sure that I'm giving people advice to help them. That's why I give the whole Christmas budget videos, what to do for Christmas. Like I said, put X amount of dollars in, at the end of the year, you got this saved up. Mm-hmm. Same thing with school clothes. People always ask for, hey, school clothes. Listen, you're going to have a situation, you put $25 to the side, 10 whatever to the side, and by the time school come around, mm-hmm. you got this to go school shopping. And people really just don't want to hear that.
They don't.
They don't want to hear that. Don't want to hear it because it's boring. Don't want to hear it because they're not disciplined. And it's not, it ain't cool. Mm-hmm. And everything. But, they can find more comfort in asking. And I'm going to say this. I'm not going to ever discourage people from asking for help you need, especially you got children involved and everything like that. But, damn, don't let the asking be plan A. Don't let it be the first damn option.
It's not the first thing, your first thought, but I'm going to do this and then I'm just going to ask somebody later on, right? Let me ask you a question. Do you think, I had a good question I was going to ask you, and I think it's slipping away. Do you think Black Friday and it's in the way that it's been in the past in the 80s and 90s and all that stuff, do you think that model is going to sustain itself? Do you think that people are really going to still be, let's say in 5 years, still going to be still thinking about having to get so much stuff for Christmas? Or do you think it's going to become a realization that I don't need to get all this right now. I can still get it, but it ain't got to be today?
I don't know. I don't know. And the reason why I say that is because that people are real stuck on holidays. Mm-hmm. People like doing certain things for Christmas, like doing certain things for Halloween and everything. I mean, just going to them Halloween parties. Lord have mercy. I thought, what they call them, slick them what the women be having, them slumber party, the things that they sell, their little sex toys.
Oh.
Yeah, they that's what like on Halloween, you see all the sleazy nurse outfits, sleazy nun outfits, the sleazy vampire, everybody just showing thighs and bosoms. Like, what part of the Halloween game is this?
The kind we wasn't privy to.
Let me run to the booth.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. So, I say that to say that people, especially us, we black folks, we really enjoy our holidays.
Right.
And I think the COVID kind of made us so cramped up. We had to just, when we get a chance to exhale, we exhale.
Right.
Now,
they said 10 people, and that's including you, your children, and whoever you want to invite. 10 people. That's it.
That's it.
And you can't be together no more than 2 hours.
So that's the mandate for Georgia.
That's what they saying. That's what the
CDC is reminding.
Requesting. Yeah, like
10 people.
10 people.
That's it.
And I think that's all gonna be with my mom's house. I asked her about that and everything.
You, your mom, them, your sister, them, and then children. All of that's too much.
That might be right at 10. That may be right at 10. I asked her the other day. She said something the other day about folks gonna be there. I'm like, who the folks? And she's like, it's just gonna be us. I can't regulate nobody else's house.
Right.
Sometimes folks tend to bring
other folks.
Yeah. She said like, nah, it's just gonna be us. There's too much going around. I'm like, okay, I'll just ask him and everything. She said that earlier.
Gone are the days of 40 people in your house for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You don't cook?
Who, me?
Yeah.
What I normally do, I don't cook. I heat up that Popeye's turkey, and delicious, and everything.
Are you for real?
Very. Best turkey you ever tasted.
Honey baked hams has a pretty good one too now.
Yo, I love the honey baked ham, but I'm talking about that Popeye's turkey.
I ain't never bought one before.
Oh.
But I jokingly said it the last, like you want Popeye's turkey.
Delicious.
Church is doing the turkey this year too, by the way.
I wouldn't be opposed to trying it, but I've tried. I've been religiously eating Popeyes turkey on Thanksgiving for at least the past 10 years.
Are you for real?
Religiously.
Say the best turkey you ever had. How much do they cost today?
About $40.
About 40. A
Whole meal.
Up that day before.
When,
Chopping and cutting and picking greens and carrying on.
Start early.
But when you think about that though, when our grandmama and them used to do it, we used to love it.
Yeah.
Grandma up cooking, your mama in there helping, your auntie in there helping, they cooking, they making cakes, you licking the bowl. It's different when you old and you doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
And you watching all the good cartoons coming on, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, all the good stuff.
A time or two to trying to make sure I don't let the turkey overcook.
Yeah, that aroma and everything, it's cool and everything, but nah, man, I usually do that and everything. But I think we have, my mom, I think it'll be just, probably about 7, 8 people over my mom's house and everything. My sister and PJ would always go Black Friday show. Well, PJ be back, so I know they probably go out there.
He probably shop.
Yeah, because that's one of their two things. Both of them, like, they go together.
Who?
My sister and PJ.
Okay.
And they usually go shopping on Black Friday.
There ain't going to be many stores open now.
Really?
Because of COVID, they don't want everybody, to be congregating in one area.
This is going to be a major adjustment all the way around, regardless.
That's why they breaking it up now. Everybody having Black Friday sales or whatever like now.
I got you.
They selling this day, that day. That's how they doing it. They don't want everybody to come in and all that. It's a big problem.
Wow.
So yeah.
I ain't think about that. And again, we're still you think about it in terms of, I think people. I don't think that's changed. Even with the availability of the stores, people look like I got to spend out, and I got to get this and I got to get that, and everything. People just really not looking at. Just say take all the comfortability, the accessibility. It don't matter. Even if it's spread out on certain days, I'm still gonna spend this money. And you got too many folks again. Like I said, I just always knew that December and January rent was always gonna be late. I've been a landlord over almost 14, 15 years, and I just knew that.
I ain't never do that though. With thank you Lord for that. But I would know that Christmas coming, so I start paying the bills up. So I try to get at least a month up on everything.
Yeah.
I already know I probably ain't gonna pay it in January, but I've already paid it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
so
you ain't the norm. Yeah,
so you ain't the norm.
Yeah. What is it? Dr. Nisha said we got our Popeyes turkey already. I appreciate stores being closed, allow employees to spend time. Well, you know what?
That's the thing, right?
Yeah, with people to do that, and that's cool to do that. I don't know how impactful this second wave is going to be, and everything like that and stuff like that. I don't know if our economy is really set to handle that. Cause we still in that recovery from the first one.
Right.
So if another one comes down, which was kind of safe to anticipate it, they're trying their best to avoid it. I listen to Dr. Fauci and they say they want to kind of be in certain areas we're doing instead of doing a whole shutdown. But you never know. Yeah. You never know. That's why I said, you better be in more adjust mode than okay, just, hey, I can't do this, I can't move with this and everything. Because you can easily be in a situation where you done tried to do so much for Christmas, and you don't know if you're going to have a damn job come January.
That's true.
They said Atlanta, Georgia, Georgia, period, is the only state that's open. Like New York and have to close their whole school system down, and everybody making adjustments. But it's like Atlanta, though, we open.
Have the numbers, again, I apologize for not knowing, have the numbers been, I know, but
that we reached a milestone, 250,000, not in Georgia, but total. 250,000 dead.
I know around certain,
and 11 million people in the country that got COVID diagnosed with it.
I know nationwide you got a lot of people that other regions. The numbers have been crazy and stuff, but I didn't know how they were doing in Georgia or Metro Atlanta. And everything. Yeah, Dr. Nisa will be spending time with my family and everything. That's pretty much, and I can appreciate the holidays for that, but I know far too often you got so many people that are spending and spending and spending, like, what in the hell and everything.
What did you suggest as a way to try to get as many things as you want or many things that you may think your family wants for Christmas coming up to Christmas without having to break the bank or come to a point to where you're struggling Monday? Like what was? And I know you've given these tips out during the course of your shows, but one more time, what do you think they should do as to a way to have enough money or some money for Christmas without having to not pay bills or be blue on Monday?
The biggest thing is, I think is just being proactive for the holiday comes. What I keep pushing to everybody, start, saving for Christmas in January. Find that Christmas, that holiday account, if you can. And like I said, make it simple. How many of us burn $25 a week? How much burn $10 a week? If you say $25 a week, $100 a month, $1,200. If you turn around and sit there and say to yourself, every 2 weeks, every paycheck, I'm gonna turn around and put $25 to the side. That's $50 a month. And we talk about $600 at the end of the year. That way you be actively proactive to do it. You're trying to make all these purchases in a matter of a month for one particular day, and if you're already living check to check, how the hell are you gonna do that? And the other thing is it important? Is it that big a deal to do that? Right. To see that kind of smile on your child's face, that they got all them toys and everything. Next thing you know, they can't even play the damn video game because the power off.
Don't say that. But I get what you're saying.
No, can't play the power off. Yeah, not and how many daddies out there gonna be pawning them PS4s? What we got, PS5? Yeah. How many daddies gonna be pawning PS5s in February?
I was selling them. Talking about got the PS5 with 5 games.
Hey man.
$400.
Hey man. That's how you get it February.
Right.
The money done ran out. Oh man. Come on now. I'm gonna get it back. I'm pawned it and everything. Hey man. Oh, for real. That's a lot of folks that said, are they really thinking about doing it? Dr. Nee said, we considering taking the vaccine. I think I'm the only person that's probably open to taking the vaccine with doing it and everything. And my logic with taking the vaccine, I will say again, if I get it, I'm going to get it then any damn way.
Right.
So I'd rather get it on the front end than the back end. Like I said, I think I'm a little different way. I think because of me being former military, I always got shot with poke with certain stuff and everything. Like, okay, we're going to do it and everything. Huh?
You took H1N1.
No, I don't think that was really, we never had that. Like, the H1N1, even with, I always taking a flu shot. But, we went in the full scale pandemic like we are now. We're doing it and everything.
I had a flu shot. I was in the hospital about a month.
A couple of weeks.
I would never do that again.
Really? I've never had an adverse reaction to it.
What?
And I've seen people that have it, and everything.
I've never got a flu shot.
I get them religiously.
I've never got one. I never got one, but I've never really had the flu.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. But
it's painful and terrible.
I never had a problem.
Now I got
poke me right in my arm, I'm good to go.
Colds. We all get colds.
Yeah.
I got colds, but that's because I'm working outside doing something like that. But just in general,
never had it.
Now, if I do get it, it's gonna be severe. Like when I got chicken pox, they was in my mouth and everything.
Chicken pox. That was way back. With me and everything.
I was like 15.
Yeah, I'm talking about. I'm just thinking with myself, like how long ago what happened, and everything. I truly hope that a lot of people, they have the best holiday season because again, everybody do it. In regards to what everybody's going through. And I think if you haven't been touched by the pandemic and everything and stuff, because I think all of us at least know somebody that at least had it. Some of us may have known people that we've lost. We're doing it. So I hope everybody have a great holiday season, being Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff. But I just want everybody to be as conscious as possible, and not making any kind of unwise decisions that that can have long-term ramifications just because of a temporary situation being a holiday and everything. Because it's far too often we got too many people digging themselves in these holes and they can't recover. And again, we're talking about we don't know how January can be. You might not be in a position to make that money back up.
Right.
You may not. You may not have a situation where anybody get the opportunity to do that. So I just want everybody to be kind of careful with sticking their neck out there and overstanding themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that this holiday season. Again, tonight's show we've talked about, you know, don't go broke on Black Friday. It's been a dollar hour hosted by yours truly, Mr. Deonte Burden, Mr. Short Dollar himself. Well, I'll be booking him. I'm getting confused.
Getting crossed over.
I'm getting him crossed over and everything. But you know, it's you know, Mr. Short Dollar again. I just want to kind of just, you know, tell everybody thanks. You know, we've been talking about, you know, the business, entrepreneurship, personal finance. You know, the station is growing like crazy and stuff like that. So again, please keep tuning in to everything. Please stay active with all the information. I want you guys to make sure you go to DeonteBurden.com. Check out, you know, the Nubian Christmas gear and everything like that and everything. I mean, you know what? Slick, now you see me wearing it. Do it look a little different?
I'm gonna have to go on and get one away.
Ah. Have you been to the store and seen the meet me at the mistletoe? And I got the thick Mrs. Claus shirt.
Oh, okay.
I got all that. I got other stuff, you know what I'm saying, and everything. Well, Dr. Nisa, to that point, she said she enjoyed the night show. Looking forward to next week. There won't be a show next week because again, that's Thanksgiving Day.
That's right. That's right.
That's Thanksgiving.
That's right.
That's Thanksgiving Day.
That's right.
But you know, I'm probably gonna be doing some live streams, a couple live streams next week. So I, you know, make sure, you know, I do a couple of them with that and everything. But we won't have any show next week.
The turkey frying person. You could have told me that you ain't did no turkey.
I'm gonna share something with you. I've never had a fried turkey in my life.
What?
Never.
My Uncle Rodney is a fool.
I told my friend that today. I said I've never had a fried turkey in my life.
Really?
Yeah, just coincidentally.
Right.
Just coincidentally, never had one.
Wow.
Never had one. Never had a fried turkey. You know, I'm open to it, just never had one.
Mm.
Just like you just said, you had the Popeyes and everything. You know.
Well, that's buying the turkey already cooked though. So, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, my turkey good.
You know, I believe.
I might look like this, but I can cook now.
No. I believe you. I believe you. I just, you know, again, once I had one, well, we don't need to. No. And you know, I'm ignorant. I buy 2 or 3 at a time.
We good.
Hey, when I go in there, I'm buying 2 or 3 of them. You know, it ain't for hot. You know, you know, I stay up on it and everything and stuff, man. But you know, that was I really enjoy getting them and everything. Again, tonight's show we talked about don't go broke on Black Friday. People, please be careful out there if you're gonna be doing your holiday shopping. Make sure you're being safe, being careful and everything. You know, enjoy yourself. You know, Thanksgiving is a great holiday to meet family members. I know the CDC is saying don't do any kind of Thanksgiving travel. I'll let everybody use their own caution. Everybody's adults and stuff, but be careful, please. Wear a mask. Love and appreciate your families. Be very, very careful out there. And make sure you also go back and subscribe to the Mr. Short Dollar. You know, everything. I got a lot of videos coming down the pipe and everything. Got a lot of good plans for the channel. Also, with Changing Lives. Also, don't forget, I had to redo the course. Not redo it, just make some edits with it and everything. But I'm doing a hard push for it next week. So make sure you be on the lookout for the course. Remember that I am hiring for Majestic Accounting and Tax Services and everything. The videos, not the videos, the posts and everything will be out for that with all the contact information to do it. Nah, probably tomorrow. Maybe the night of tomorrow and everything with the post. We're doing it. We're just gathering everything up, let everybody know what they need. We're doing how everything's going to go. And then we'll start training probably in the next week or so. With getting that, you know, and everything. But I'm super excited about that. Super excited about the holiday season. Super excited and ready for the new year and everything. And again, I can't really stress you guys enough. I really, really appreciate the support you guys are giving us with Mr. Short Dollar. The channel has grown tremendously and everything. I definitely didn't think that I'd be where I'm at right now. We're stuck on, 1780 subscribers. I'm at Project 2000. Want to be at 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We can make it happen. We can make it happen. We have constantly shown that we can do a lot of things. So I think we really can make it happen, guys. So again, Mr. Short Dollar, we want to be at 2,000 subscribers.
It's only 220 people.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
It's only 220
That's all I'm talking about. And we can definitely do it. So everybody, I want to tell you guys thank you. I hope you like the new banner marquee I got there. I hope you like my new theme music and everything that I own and everything. Have a safe and have a happy Thanksgiving and stuff. Be safe and please, please, please don't go broke on Black Friday. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Take care.